The DDLC community has seen its fair share of controversial figures over the last 5 years, from I Goes Raw with his questionable actions and clickbait,
the Doki Doki Literature Club community is dead,
shut your bitch ass up,
to some much more sinister individuals lurking within. Aside from a few dumb and some sadly tragic situations, the DDLC community has stayed pretty drama-free throughout its existence. But as of lately, drama has been picking up, and it all revolves around one single person, Dirtthief Entertainment. Who is this guy? Where did he come from? And what's the story behind him and the DDLC community? Well, strap in, comrades, because we're about to go down the craziest rabbit hole that DDLC has to offer. Anyone who follows the DDLC mods subreddit will be familiar with this guy, but for those who are unaware, Matthew Warren Martino, who goes by Dirtthief Online, is a YouTuber with 234 subs at the time of recording. His channel was created on January 7th, 2017, but his first video wouldn't be posted until August 22nd of 2019. All of his videos were very amateurish and what's to be expected from a kid who's just starting out on YouTube. I mean, hey, I did some similar shit as well when I was starting out. Dirtthief would keep posting various different types of videos for a year until August 25th of 2020, when he would upload his very first DDLC video that would change the trajectory of his channel entirely. Over the next couple of months, Dirtthief would upload more and more DDLC content until October 11th, when he would upload a video titled Monica Reads My Files. From this point on, his content would shift to almost exclusively DDLC. While the content itself changed, the quality of his videos didn't improve at all. All of his gameplays involved putting his face cam in the top left over the game he's playing. That seems normal at first until you see that it's the size of a penny and is in 144p. You can barely see this guy. The editing is poor. There's this cringy intro at the beginning of just about every video.
Come on, Peter, I'm here to take you home.
I don't know, Brian. This is the only world I know anymore.
Peter, you've been in there for 15 minutes.
And I could say more, but we'd be here for the next 20 minutes, so moving on. It's important to point out that Dirtthief suffers from autism as well as severe depression. This is not to justify any of his actions that we'll get into, but instead to provide context for what we are going to talk about later. The stream of DDLC content would continue into 2022, but something was brewing behind the scenes that would bring Dirtthief into the limelight for all the wrong reasons. On March 22nd, Dirtthief would make a post on the DDLC mods subreddit saying, "I was thinking of Kotonoha. Kotonoha? How the fuck do you say? I was thinking of Kotonoha, and I thought it would be interesting if there was a just Kotonoha mod." Now you may be asking, who is this Kotonoha and why would anyone want an afterstory mod centered around her? Well, to get you caught up, Kotonoha is a character in DDLC mods commonly used as filler and is in numerous mods such as Torn Love, Tainted Love, World of Dreams, and, ironically enough, Emerald Heart. So since there are numerous variations of Kotonoha, how would an afterstory mod based around Kotonoha even work? Well, Dirtthief came up with the amazing idea of having you choose which one you want. Yeah, I mean, you can pick the Emerald Heart Kotonoha, you can pick the World of Dreams Kotonoha. This seems like a great idea, right?
no,
Well, this would be a tall task for anyone to do, so a month later, he would return to request a team to help develop just Kotonoha. However, we would come to find out that Dirtthief would not actually be working on the mod at all, and would instead just give demands to the team under him.
And the goal and how it will compete is, I don't know. That's up for my mod team, who I've recruited to make the mod so I can be shot.
This would unsurprisingly lead to many controversies to follow over the next few months. The first demand that Dirtthief would have for his team of modders was to have a prototype of Just Kotonoha done by the end of the week. Yeah, you heard me. They were to have a functioning prototype done from nothing within a week.
What? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
What the fuck?
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
As someone who sat down and, tried to make a DDLC mod, I can tell you that that shit is extremely time consuming. He could have had a team of 1,000 modders and it probably still wouldn't have been done. To ask a handful of part-time unpaid modders to do something like this is just too much to ask for.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts, these facts, it's not facts.
5 days later, he would make another Reddit post reading, "Because everyone hates me and everything I try ends in failure, Just Kotonoha is cancelled." The comments under this post were mostly filled with disappointment of the mod's cancellation and concerns for his well-being. So much so that the next day, Reddit user Dante Productions posted asking, "Is the guy making the Just Kotonoha mod okay? I've been reading some of his posts and other comments about the situation. Apparently he was rushing his mod and forcing his team to release it on such short notice, and is now saying that because of this, everyone just hates him now. Is he okay?" I'm of course not trying to harass him, I was just wondering what happened to him. This is where a lot of behind the scenes information would be revealed, such as the use of depression to garner sympathy from others. He would proceed to get into an argument in the comments with a former member of the team that would exemplify exactly what type of person Dirtthief is. "Another man from his mod team right here. Or well, used to. I was part of making the plot for his mod. I actually came up with a pretty intriguing one, but he spat it back at me and decided to practically state he wanted to plagiarize the Monica After Story mod. Later I called him a thief for him going to steal their whole idea, switch Monica with Kotonoha, and rename it Just Kotonoha. Right after that, he banned me. If you have any questions, I'm on Discord." "You tried to steal the mod, so forget about it." How did I try and steal it? By proposing an idea? By telling you not to copy and paste another mod? If anything, you're the one who's stealing. "You tried to change my whole idea. Have you heard of templates and the word bases on? I changed your whole idea to attract more players. Do you already know how many Moss type mods there are? And also, what you wanted wasn't a template. You wanted to change it from Monica to Koto, and that was it. Changing the whole idea equal hijacking. Where does that logic come from? Not only did I not change the idea, I proposed a new one. By the way, how far are you even into development?" "Oh, you didn't. They asked the mod team for the mod." "What? Your English was a bit messed up there. Ask the mod if I'm right." "Oh, and fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. You and your bratty childish friends have turned this whole community against me by mentally breaking me more than I already am. You shit-talking me isn't going to help. If you aren't mentally prepared to be a leader in this community, then leave. Your whole fucking thing is shit-talking, so fuck off. I am planning on canceling the mod and leaving the fandom." "Okay, you do that then. Feel free to quit your mod and what you have left of a mod team. You won't get pity from this fandom, and you sure as hell won't get any from me. I'm not looking for pity. What I'm looking for is people not to hate me." Dirtthief will constantly make the claim that everyone in the community hates him, so much so that it's kind of become a meme. Another thing he keeps repeating is that he is going to leave the fandom and cancel the mod, which he has posted multiple times, but never once following through on this. But one thing he says in this exchange really caught my eye, the claim that Almighty Scout tried to steal Just Kotonoha. This leads us to our second controversy.
Are you kidding me?
On May 3rd, Dirtthief would upload a video calling out newer mods and Ayami, the person he argued with before, for trying to hijack Just Kotonoha.
Another fellow DDLC modder, well, YouTuber and modder. I'm technically a modder now. I'm the creative lead of Just Kotonoha. Anyway, so this guy and a few of his friends tried to hijack the Just Kotonoha mod. Try to take it over.
He presents screenshots of Discord messages in the video to back up his claims, but when actually looking at these messages, it's just Yami stating everything they said in the comment thread we looked at earlier. Nowhere in the video does Dirtthief give any actual evidence that there was a hijacked attempt of just Kotonoha, and instead just comes off as him just throwing another temper tantrum when things didn't go his way. Nuru would try to defend himself and Yami in the comments, but Dirtthief wouldn't listen and at one point even asked for an apology. So after telling his original team to hit the road and turning nearly the entire community against him, Dirtthief was left with a mod with no one to work on it.
Yes! 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 Yes!
He will post a video a month later on June 8th stating that Mouse Potato is now working on the mod.
No! 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 Fuck! Shit! Cunt! Balls!
He now has someone to make the mod for him. That should be it, right? Oh, no. If there's one thing you should take away from this, is that the Dirtthief circus never ends.
Loud ass honk is heard echoing from her. Everyone turns to you two knowing full well what is going on. She embarrassingly honks her nose, trying to play it off.
On June 10th, a post would be made to Reddit stating the full release of just Kotonoha. And before you start thinking that Dirtthief actually did something productive, I'm sorry to inform you that this was a shitpost mod. What I was able to gather just from looking at the Reddit posts is that someone from the various artists decided to make a short mod poking fun at Dirtthief and the entire situation. However, since Reddit mods are fucking cringe, they decided to remove this post and any other post made shortly after involving Dirtthief or just Kotonoha.
What the fuck were they thinking?
And since I didn't download it within 5 minutes, you're left to guess what was in it. To be expected by now, Dirtthief started coping hard in the comments and would make a post 3 hours later that would also get deleted where he says, "Everyone in Team VA can go to hell, fuck you and fuck you all." You know what? Let's have a round of applause for today's sponsor, the Wayback Machine. It's because of them that you are able to see these posts in all their cringe-inducing glory. So thank you, Internet Archive, for preserving internet history. Dirtthief would make some more cope posts 3 days later, and guess what they were about? Yep, that he was going to cancel just Kotonoha and leave the community. Of course, this never happened, and it's just another in a long series of posts that document the mental decline of an autistic kid that isn't in any condition to lead a team of people or take criticism correctly. We are witnessing a never-ending cycle of Dirtthief wanting something, not being able to get it, getting mad about it and coping on either Reddit or YouTube, while simultaneously getting more people upset with him, calming down afterwards, and repeat. I don't see this ending until just Kotonoha gets released or gets cancelled because no one wants to work for Dirtthief. But at the moment, that doesn't seem to be happening. So this is where the story ends for right now. Dirtthief continuing to have an unspecified amount of modders working on releasing just Kotonoha, while turning nearly an entire community against him in a matter of 2 months. Will just Kotonoha ever be released? Time will tell. Till then, I'll just sit back and enjoy the show.
Clussy.
While I find this entire situation to be hilarious, to say the least, I also have to admit that I feel a little bad for Dirtthief. He's a 16-year-old autistic kid who's clearly depressed and isn't capable of handling something like this, but thinks he is. The purpose of this video is not to harass this guy or bring any unwarranted negative attention, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a bunch of it. But the whole purpose of this video is just to highlight the events that have transpired throughout this entire saga, and just to basically give you the cliff notes of just this insane situation. All I have to say is just don't go and harass this guy, because he's clearly not in the right frame of mind, and it's something that I don't condone. And with that being said, as always, until next time, so long, comrades.